Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is January the 30th, 2016. Gonna look at today's stakes races, races 4 and 9. Before I get on to that, remember to follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for full card selections from Aqueduct. Today's fourth race, it's the Road to the Kentucky Derby again here in New York. The second leg of the Road to the Kentucky Derby a few weeks ago was the Jerome. Now it's the Withers. It's the 136th edition of the Withers handicap grade 3, purse $250,000 for 3-year-olds. We have a field of 7 horses traveling a mile and a 16th on the inner dirt course. Very nice card from Aqueduct. 10 races, and remember they are starting the post time or 9 races. I can't even remember. Let me check right now because it's going to bother me. They are having 10 races, and the first post time is at 12:20, not 12:50, 12:20. So just remember that. But like I said, it's a very good card. The fourth race, the Withers, field of 7 horses, and I'm going to give you a superfecta, a straight superfecta. You can play it for $1, you can play it for 10 cents. I think I'll play it for 10 cents because I'm a broke college student. I'm going to go 2157. That was the 2, key in on the 2 with the 157. So 2157. Did you get that? One more time, the 2157. Hopefully you got it. But number 2, flexibility here at 7-5. Irad Ortiz for Chad Brown. At Bluegrass Cat, they purchased this horse at in March 2015 for $185,000. Last time out, ran here at Aqueduct, a mile 70 yards in the Jerome on January the 2nd. Won by 4 1/4 lengths. Was closing up that day and really came up well. It was a little bit wide, but it was a very good win. Start before that, this horse kept on losing, finishing second to Mo Heyman, who was running down in South Florida. Finished second behind him in the Remsen by 2.5 lengths, by 1.5 lengths actually. And then in Nashville here at Aqueduct on the main track, finished second again by 1 3/4 lengths behind Mo Heyman. He just was very willingly that day, but just wasn't catching that horse that I think they bought for $1.5 million, or even close to 2.5, I think, something like that, some crazy amount. Against these horses, this horse is clearly the best of class out of all these horses. If he has a good trip, I think he could go on really well. I think this will be a very easy victory for him. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to key that horse here on top. For my second horse in my superfecta straight is the 1 horse Donegal Moon. Last time out, just throughout the race, he just stumbled bad at that day at the start, and he lost Manuel Franco. So 17-1 that day. Gets a new jockey of Aaron Grider first time up for this horse. I think he'll really do well against this company of horses. Finishing second, I think I'm very comfortable with this horse finishing second. I'm also going to put the 5 horse here on my ticket for City at 8-1. Finished second in Jerome behind Flexibility. I was leading all the way throughout, but was weakening late that day. I think he'll be up there with the pace again. Going to drop back, I think. I don't think he could last a full mile in the 16th. Could be proven wrong, but I think this is your 3rd place finisher. And number 7, Sunny Ridge. He was very lucky with his few starts. This horse is a gelding here. It was 1 win. That was in main claim at Belmont earlier actually at Monmouth earlier last summer. But after that, was just lucky. He'll be up somewhat near the pace, but I don't think he could maybe finish closer. But I have him for 4th. If I had to, maybe, if I don't want to give you a straight exact back, if you want to spend an extra 10 cents, I would maybe move the 5 and the 7, or maybe I'll just box that. But I'm really confident with the 1, 2, 5, but the underneath, the 5, 7 was really, a little shaky. But I have a feeling this horse, he's not going to win, but I think he'll finish at least 3rd at the best. But gonna go with this one. So recap my bets. Race number 4 from Aqueduct, the Withers. My top selection here is gonna be the 2, Flexibility. No doubt about it. He's a really good horse. I'm gonna do 2157. That's 2157. Gonna play that straight. Maybe box the 5-7 underneath. Not sure about that. See how I feel in the morning about that. So now let's get on to race number 9, the 9th race, which is a race that's been rescheduled about 10 times this year. Even though we've had 4 weeks into the year, but to over-exaggerate. But the 9th race, which is the 123rd running of the Toboggan, grade 3, purse $150,000 for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses, and I believe this race was scheduled for Martin Luther King Day, the that Monday of racing, but after that was canceled, they tried recarding it for last Saturday. Big snowstorm here in New York, so they carded again. Have no idea who I picked last time out, so I just re-handicapped the race. There was a lot more horses. Originally there was like field 7, now there's like 12 horses. 6 furlongs traveling in the toboggan. A field of there are 10 horses, not 12. I was lying. 10 horses. Gonna do a trifecta here. Gonna play for 50 cents. Gonna cost you $1. I'm gonna go keying on the 2 horse here. Underneath, I'm gonna box the 410. I would play the 2 410 here. In a maybe a late pick, late daily double, maybe in a pick 4 or pick 6. I would probably play all three of them, 3 horses. But I'm gonna give you a shot here. The 2 horse Captain Sirius, at 10-1. Aaron Grider, this gelding, 5-year-old gelding. Last time out, throwing an Aqueduct 6 furlongs on the inner dirt. December 20th, an optional Hunter Claimer. Finished second by 2 3/4 lengths that day. He was just no match for the winner that day, who was bold. Villigent. Holy, I said that right. It was an okay race. Then the full highway to Aqueduct 6 furlongs on November 26th. Finished 7th by 5.5 lengths. Was up near the lead that day, but just was bumped that day. Was just weakening late. Carrying 125 pounds, which is almost, yeah, I believe, the most this horse has ever carried. Then the Hudson Stakes at Belmont, 6.5 furlongs on October 24th. Finished second by half length. He just fought on going that day. 15-1. Like I said, I love the price of here, 15-1. Over this course, 2-1, 1 win, 1 second. That 1 second came last time out. That 1 win came in the Holly Hughes Stakes last January. Won by 3/4 length. Was basically leading almost all throughout. The beginning of the race was leading, but after that was really leading. So gonna go with this one. So to recap my bets for the toboggan, race number 9 from Aqueduct. Get a keen on 2 horses, my top selection, who is Captain Sirius. Underneath, I'm going to box the 410 for 50 cents. It's going to cost you $1. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.